I tell you one thing, I wish I was actually in this cold cave right now because, well, it's a very hot day today and I've decided that I'm in the mood to record an episode, so yeah, might not be the wisest of ideas, but hey, I was in the mood to record regardless, so just a little heads up, if you do hear a little bit of extra background noise than normal, that's because I've got my fan running right behind me. Hopefully it's not going to affect the microphone, but if you hear anything else, in the background, then that's what it is. Anyway, we are done with this place. We just defeated Team Flare last time, so let's head on out and see what is going on. Ooh, well, wait, wasn't it snowing here last time? I think it was. Look at that, we can actually see where we're going. That's pretty cool. And also, it's much earlier in the day compared to last time. Well, I say much earlier in the day. It's still, like, what time am I recording this? It is still 7 o'clock in the evening, but it's, a lot more clearer, so I can actually see what is going on, which is very nice. Anyway, looks like nothing new to be found around here since we left, although, oh wow, look how clear and blue that water is. Wow. Couldn't really admire it last time because we came here late into the evening, so that actually looks pretty cool, I have to say. But, no, enough taking in the sights. We're done with Frost Cavern for now, and presumably we're going to head on to the next place. Oh, it's still snowing in Dendermill, though. That's pretty cool. And I probably need to do some item restocking, don't I? I probably do. Because I think I did use quite a few items, so I tell you what, we'll do some item restocking as well as Pokemon healing, although I did just heal my Pokemon with that NPC, thinking about it, so I don't need to do that, but I do need to do some item restocking, and maybe I'll contemplate whether to bring some different Pokemon with me or not for this next part of the journey. We'll see. Right then, I've restocked up on some items, and I've decided to buy another dozen bottles of Moo Moo Milk, seeing as I found them quite handy to use when healing my Pokemon out and about. And I've decided not to switch my Pokemon around for the time being, even though the next gym is going to be a Psychic-type gym, and I definitely won't be using Mienfoo, but I'm going to keep Mienfoo in the squad anyway, because Mienfoo's not too far off from, I think, reaching the level that it needs to get to evolve into a Mienshao, so I think just for that sake, I'm going to be keeping Mienfoo with me for now. Anyway, hello. Bust right through with Mamoswine. Indeed. Tomorrow is the only thing that comes to you even if you don't do anything. Everything else in life has to be fought for, so go out and get what you want. You know what, those are some pretty deep words, I gotta say. To me, Mamoswine has got to be the easiest Pokemon to ride. Really now? We shall see. Ooh, it's a blizzard here. But I guess that means we can actually, yeah, oh, there we go. I could see Mamoswine, but we've also got a couple of random people here. On the back of a Mamoswine, you can smash any rocks in your way. Ah, cool, so just like, Rhyhorn then. Ahoy there, trainer! Shortly after you headed off to the Frost Cavern, Mamoswine came back. Did something happen over there? They were trying to use Abomasnow as some kind of energy source? I wonder if that's the same Abomasnow as the one that our Mamoswine is friends with. See, a few years back, an Abomasnow came into town carrying a Mamoswine that was all beat up and injured from something. I wonder if Mamoswine was worried about its pal. Trainer, you should ride on Mamoswine's back to the other side. This deep snow and all the rocks along the path are nothing against Mamoswine's strength. Well then, let's go ride on Mamoswine then. So, I guess we're going up this way then. Wait, where are we going? Where are we going? I can't tell, the camera angle is so bloody close. I can't see where I'm going. Okay, I am literally going through the snow. Seriously, why is the camera angle so zoomed in? I can't see a thing. There we go. Alright, I see now. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to zoom the camera out a little bit, but that's just what I prefer. Oh god, there are actually Pokemon in the snow. Hopefully not massively buried. Oh! A Delibird. Okay. And of course it started to hail, but that's absolutely fine. And you know what? We're going to try and catch you. I think I've still got a couple of quick balls left, so let's give it a go. I'm kind of tempted to catch a Delibird, actually. Why not? I don't plan to use a Delibird. but it's such an interesting Pokemon that I want to catch it anyway. Well, whatever that present was, it didn't affect me. Right, well, in that case then, you don't know Force Palm anymore, so that's fine. We'll just use Jump Kick and hope that we don't knock it out. We did knock it out, never mind. You're too strong, Mean Foo. I'm pretty sure you evolve around level 50, don't you? So that's kind of why I want to keep Mean Foo for now. Anyway, let's see what we've got around here. I don't know if this is the way through, but this seems mighty suspicious. Like, mighty suspicious. So let me just have a look and see what's down this way. Also, I should get the item finder up and running. Oh! Sure enough. Oh, a timer ball. I'll always gladly take a timer ball. Very useful to have. Anything else around here? Oh, an actual visible item. An icicle plate. How many plates have I picked up now? I must have collected a fair amount now. I must have collected at least half of them already, so that's pretty cool. Anything else around here? No. Okay, well that's fine. Oh, there's another path around here. To a Sky Trainer. I mean, I've yet to have one, so, I mean, I have Charizard. Let's give it a go. Why not? Let's actually do it. Let's do a Sky Battle and hope that I don't regret it. Oh dear, Rotom. What level are you? Okay, level 42, that's fine, but we'll definitely have to use, a Mega Evolve you. Just hope that we can ease past this Rotom. Okay, good start there. Yeah, we got hit by hail, but that's fine. And a Butterfree, oh dear, yeah, you're kind of screwed. Oh yeah, we're totally fine. But one thing's for certain, I do need to go back to previous routes to try and find some more of the Sky Battles, but that might not be a thing. Anyway, alert, unexpected interception. We're going down hard and fast. Yeah, probably best not to try and fly in hail. Anyway, so that was a nice little diversion. But let me just put these away and let's climb back onto Mamoswine and keep on going through the snow. There we go. It's nice to actually have the camera angle zoom out a little bit. That's good. I can actually see where I'm going. Ooh, diversion. Oh, I think we've accidentally stepped on a Pokemon again. Oh, we stepped on another Delibird. Okay, so we now know that Jump Kick is enough to knock out the Delibird. Let's try a Drain Punch. Oh, perfect. Okay, gonna lob a present at me this time. Oh, it did actually hit me this time. Okay, well, let's try and catch Delibirds this time. Hopefully we can... you know what, I'm just gonna use an Ultra Ball because I have a feeling you're gonna be a little bit awkward to try and catch. I wouldn't be surprised if you are. Oh wow, straight away. Okay, if this is how you want it, Delibird, we're gonna have to, Well, actually, if you're gonna be a jerk, Delibird, then I have no interest in dealing with you. So let's just knock it out. And get a level up out of that Mean Foo. And I wish I had Pikachu with me. That would make the battle a lot easier, but never mind. Right, let's bust through here and see what we have, presumably. This is probably just going to be... Oh, of course there's another rock. Sorry, Mamoswine. I kind of need your help again. Thank you very much. Perfect. Now let's see if there's anything through here. Looks like potential items again, so let me just whip these out. There we go. Some calcium. But it looks like the other way is to a dead end. Yeah, that's a shame. Alright, well, you know what, that's fine. We'll take some calcium, unless there's another path. No, there isn't. Okay. Well, again, that's fine. Just a random item. That will do me nicely, so... Let's travel through once again, Mamoswine. Just be sure to not accidentally hit any Delibird, okay? I like the fact that despite the fact that Mamoswine clearly can't see where it's going, it's still more than happy to help me through this snow anyway. There we go, lovely, right on through. And looks like this is the end of the road for you for the time being, but thank you very much for your help, Mamoswine, and I really appreciate it. Also, have we made it to the other side already? No way! Wow, that was quick. So who's it? Oh, it's Serena! Jono, this time I challenge you to a battle in front of Anistar City's gym. Prepare yourself. Okay then, I guess we will. Well, I definitely won't be doing a gym battle in this episode, but a battle before then will be perfect. Some Pokemon may evolve if they gain a level while it's raining. I'm pretty sure that's how you evolve Sliggoo. Ooh, piece of rare candy. Getting quite a collection of these as well, which is pretty nice, although I don't intend to use them right now. But maybe I will one day. Wow, that route was a lot shorter than I thought. Okay, well, I've already made it to Anistar City. You know what I find interesting? No matter how much scientific progress we make, we may never fully understand everything that happened in the past. You know, there's so much stuff that's happened in the past that I'd love to learn more about and, you know, just learn exactly why certain things have happened. Anyway, let's talk to you. I sure wish there was some flora around Anistar's sundial. Pokemon that keep their faces to the sun, and a sundial that keeps time by the sun's travel. Sunlight and shadow at play is sweet to see. That's pretty cool. So let's see what Anistar City... Wow! Yeah, I don't recall getting this far into this game when I first played it, and this is quite the change in terms of scenery compared to where we've just come from. Also, hi. I came in place of Dexio to tell you something. There's a person here in Anistar City who knows about the legendary Pokémon. Oh, you mean, was it Xerneas? I almost forgot I brought you some gifts, put them to good use. Some repeat balls? I mean, I'll take them. Even though they're the same species, the strengths and natures of individual Pokemon can be really different. I mean, that's true if I really want to go for something specific in terms of... Like, if I want to have a Pokemon that I've already caught with different natures and abilities, but this is a casual Let's Play, I don't really care for that. The tip of a sundial's shadow. If we were in a mystery novel, there would probably be something buried there. There probably is. Also, don't mind me. I'm just going to bring my item finder around with me. Anyway, Anistar City. The Starry City marking the hours. Ooh, Starry City. I tell you what, this would have been a great place to visit at night. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, let's just heal our Pokemon. And, ooh, there's a second cashier here at this Pokemart, so let's see if you've got anything of interest. Well, one thing for... I was supposed to say one thing's for certain. I won't need Mienfoo, but we do have a battle against Serena to do. So, I might keep Mienfoo with me for the time being, just to get some extra experience. They say that Anistar's sundial I can't speak right now. I blame this very warm room today. They say that Anistar's sundial couldn't be manufactured with today's technology. It really makes you wonder how the people and Pokemon from long ago managed to build it. Maybe it was created using the power of a legendary Pokemon. I'm not sure about that. But in the meantime, we've got Mr. Bonding yet again. He's going to give me yet another bit of like another bit of power that I'm not going to use. Although that experience share or that experience power thing, maybe I could make use of that. Whenever I encounter a new word, I look up the meaning right away. Learning new words broadens your world. It's extremely satisfying. It sure is. I just wish I had the time to learn more interesting words. I may not be able to share my love with you, but I can certainly share some TMs. I mean, I'm happy we're taking the TMs. Oh, come back tomorrow during a different time of day and I'll give you another TM. Oh, well, that's interesting. Ah, okay. Ooh, you know what? This might not be a bad idea, actually. Let me have a very quick look and see if I can get a list. Because if there's certain TMs to find from this person, I might want to try and play the game on another day just to get a specific TM. So let me just have a quick look online and see what it says online. Okay, I'm seeing it now online, and there's some interesting TMs to be found from this person. So I just got Psych up. So get it from the Hex Maniac between 6 PM and 7:59 PM. If I was playing a little later, I could get the TM for Substitute instead, or if I get it early in the morning, I get Double Team, or if I get it from like late morning to like late afternoon, I get Flamethrower. Okay. I will try to bear that in mind, actually, because I will look to get the TM for Flamethrower, because that could potentially be very useful. Anyway, that's something I will try and do at some point in the future, but in the meantime, let's see if you sell anything of interest. Ooh, you do, actually. Okay, you sell the powerful moves TMs. Ooh, okay. Yeah, these are very nice to have, but they're also very expensive. Even though I've got a lot of money, that is going to eat away at my current money. So I might get some of these at some point, but for now, I'm not going to worry too much about that. We'll leave it for now, and we'll come back to that another time. Anyway, hello. I can read Pokemon memories. People call me the Memory Girl. Do you want to know the memory of your Pokemon? Sure, why not? Well, you know what? There's only one Pokemon that you should read the memory of. How about Chestnut? Let's see what my Chestnut's memories are. Chestnut was raised by Jono and evolved at a rugged mountain pass. The Pokemon definitely remembers that it felt comfortable. Okay, I mean, that's cool. I mean, get to learn about Pokemon memories. That's pretty cool. Also, can I get to these buildings around here? Yeah, down this way. Also, have all these buildings got solar panels? They do. That's pretty cool. Those red suits would look dreadful on me, so I didn't join Team Flare. And you know what? I respect you for that. I'm glad to see that you didn't go down the evil route of Team Flare. I hope I still have Pokemon when I grow up, because when I have kids, I want to trade Pokemon with them. I mean, that's fair enough. Anyway, it's been a while since we've been to a clothing shop. Oh, and also, I've actually since realised something about the Lost Hotel in terms of trying to get to that room. Apparently, I can learn secret skills involving the roller skates, but unless I've forgotten one, I'm forgetting certain things. I don't think I've learned any yet. Oh, I might have learned one for sure, but I can't remember if I've learned any more than that. So that's something I do need to do, like track down and learn some roller skating moves, so we can actually get to the end bit of the Lost Hotel. But by the sounds of it, it's nothing really important. So I'm not going to be in a rush to do that. But that's just something I've just remembered. Funny enough, I just remembered that because I was just seeing the clothes, and I initially thought, oh, in order for me to get into the back of Lost Hotel, do I need to dress differently? But no, as it turns out, it's something to do with roller skating skills. Anyway, clothes have got to make it easy to move and stretch. That's all you really need. I'd say so. And Oh, you know what? I keep saying I should change my my outfit at some point, but I think for now, I'm gonna leave it for the time being. Although, I don't know, maybe before we take on the Pokemon League, maybe I'll dress up in something a little bit more... how can I put it? More flashy, maybe? I don't know. But at least we got another clothing shop there, so we can always grab some clothes there if we want to. Anyway, who lives here? Hello. Hidden powers type changes depending on the Pokemon that learns it. However, the power of the move is the same regardless of which Pokemon uses it, okay? And based on what you just said, makes no surprise there that you're going to give me the TM for Hidden Power. When a Pokemon learns the move Hidden Power, somehow I can tell what type of move, what type that move will be. I suppose so? Go on. What will, I don't know, what will Chestnut, have as hidden power? Oh, okay, that's kind of funny, I gotta say. Okay. It would be fire. Good to know. Anyway, what are you doing here, just chilling out here on your own? Even if I lose something, Luxray finds it for me. Pokemon are mysterious and amazing. Well, you're not wrong there. They are certainly mysterious and amazing Pokemon. Also, is this the way out? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. I guess we can't go to these houses. What? You're telling me this is a Pokemon game where I actually can't get to the houses? But I'm a Pokemon trainer. I'm allowed to barge myself into anyone's house at any time of day. Come on. That's like my golden rule in Pokemon games. I'm allowed to go into anyone's house if I wanted to. Although, come to think of it, isn't that also a thing nowadays in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Like, there's a lot of houses you actually can't go into. That's probably the case. The reason why I ask is because, well, I never completed Scarlet or Violet because I just got fed up with the piss-poor quality of the frame rate and the graphics when it first released on the Switch 1. Admittedly, it definitely looks, or rather, it certainly plays better on Switch 2. So I might come back to Scarlet and Violet at some point, but yeah, hopefully Pokemon, what was it called, Winds and Waves, hopefully they're going to be a lot more optimized, especially with the Switch 2, so, well, here's hoping. Anyway, right, anyway, let's see who lives in this house. Hello? Anyone living here? Oh yeah, there is. Hello. Why, hello there, you must be that apprentice of Professor Sycamore's I've heard so much about. It's my guess that you've come to ask about the legendary Pokemon of the Kalos region, Xerneas. Oh, that's convenient. You're the person I need to talk to. Happy days, then. Well, allow me to tell you what I know. It happened around 800 years ago. The Pokemon known as Xerneas used its shining horns to illuminate the lands of Kalos. At that very moment, people and Pokemon throughout the land felt great energy and vitality surge through their bodies. At the same time, a vast forest sprang up with Xerneas at its centre. Legend has it that, when it nears the end of its 1,000-year lifespan, Xerneas releases all of its remaining energy, sharing it with all living things nearby. There's another story I know that talks of the appearance of just such a fortuitous Pokemon. Back 3,000 years ago, the Kalos region was engulfed in a terrible war. So the tale goes, a Pokemon came to the rescue of all of the wounded Pokemon that had been caught up in the conflict. Some people suspect the Pokemon that appeared was Xerneas, but there was no way to know. Maybe they just wished a legendary Pokemon had come to rescue them to brighten a tale of woe. Supposedly, after Xerneas released its remaining energy, it transformed into a dried up tree. It remains in hiding deep within the forest, according to old tales, as I say. Stories and tales. So, turned into like an ancient tree. I'm sure there was something similar in New Pokemon Snap. What happened to the strange bunch of folks in their red outfits? I wonder if they're still out there seeking legendary Pokemon. A few years back, some people came around here asking the same questions. Interesting, okay. But in terms of Team Flare, have they been here recently or not? That's the big question. I just want to give a big merci to a world filled with Pokémon. Ah, très bien. Very good. Anyway, hello. With my wife gone, my life has become very lonely. Would you be so kind as to lend me one of your Pokemon, you know, to keep me company? I hate to be picky, but I'd love to take care of a Pokemon that's level 5 or under. Okay, interesting. I don't have one with me, but are you basically like a free version of the daycare? Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have any low-level Pokemon on me right now. But I do have quite a few in the storage, so I could give you one if I really wanted to. But I'll have to think about it. Anyway, where is everything else in this place? Okay, well, there's the gym right next to me. But first, items you've used will move to a place in the bag where they're easy to reach. Make good use of these mysterious and convenient function. I said these, didn't I? This mysterious and convenient function. I was going to say, as I was reading that, I thought, wait, that doesn't make sense. And then it's because I realised, it's me that doesn't make sense. I blame the heat. It's too warm today. I really shouldn't be recording a video in this warm weather, but it is what it is. Also, wow. What the heck is this thing? This is... oh my god, look at this thing. That is so cool. Also, did something just appear in the water just then? Or am I going crazy? Did something just appear in the water? Okay, I'm gonna have to look back. It might have just been like the snow falling down like where the island is, and I thought something popped up there, but I swear something just popped up in the back. It probably isn't though. I'm probably just seeing things as always, but oh, and we get a photo opportunity. Yes, of course we're gonna call Phil. Let me guess, we're gonna take a picture in front of that gigantic piece of crystal thing, aren't we? Oh, yes we are. Yes we are. Haha, that's pretty cool. Yes, I'd like to save this photo and save it into a very low quality JPEG on in my photo folder. Well, that's pretty cool. Is this the sundial that people were talking about? Also, is anything hidden around here? Oh, wait. There is something. Wait, there is something hidden around here. A sunstone. Okay. Well, okay, I'm glad I brought the item finder out. There's a sunstone here? Anything else hidden around here? I don't remember this picking up, but, I was not expecting an item to be found around here. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm glad I checked that, actually. Oh, also, hi. Some people call out-of-place artifacts like this oop art. Okay. This might have been made with the mysterious power of Pokémon. Okay, so it's just an art piece? Unless it is the sundial. You know about the mysterious object called the Anistar sundial, right? Apparently even the most cutting-edge scientific techniques can't break it. Really now? Well, that's pretty interesting. I was going to say, did the item finder just respond there? That was weird. The item finder just responded before the scene even loaded in. Huh. That's pretty cool. Right, we're just back up to where the gym was, aren't we? Yes, we are. Right, let's talk to you. Did you know that there are moon dials too? I believe there are indeed such things. If you just have Pokemon by your side, you'll be A-in-K. Ah, I see what you did there. Ha 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 ha. Oh dear. Anyway, just yet another cafe. Which I really should check out at some point. In fact, maybe I should check it out very soon. Also, I didn't mean to take I didn't mean to sit down there, but you know, it's fine. But now that I'm just finding some random items, I should have a little run around just to see if there's anything else to be found around here, because... oh, there is! Oh. There's something, I don't know where. Oh. right underneath this sign, a super repel. Okay. Right, I think I might have to do a little scope around this this place then, because I'm definitely missing a whole bunch of potential hidden items on my journey, so I'm just going to have another run around just in case there's anything else to be found, although I suspect there probably isn't, but hey, you never know. Right, well, I didn't see anything else unless I've missed a random item out in the open, which, well, it wouldn't be the first time in this Let's Play that I've missed an obvious item out in the open, so I wouldn't be surprised if I missed one, but as far as I'm aware, I've not seen any, so you know what, I think on that note, let's, well, here we go. First of all, let's check out the gym sign, even though I won't be doing it in this episode, but we'll have a read of this anyway. Anistar City Pokemon Gym, Leader Olympia. The person who makes paths with starlight. Okay. And sure enough, here's Serena. Let me show you how much stronger I am. I did say we were going to be rivals back in that cafe in Lumio City after all. I mean, there's no denying that, you definitely said that, Serena. Although you still only have 4 Pokemon. Oh, and you're immediately bringing out Meowstick. I completely forgot about that Pokemon. Although that's fine, this should be a nice warm-up for our next Pokemon gym. So, Crocodile, you can come out and take care of this Meowstick for me. It's probably going to try and use a Psychic type attack. Or not, using Fake Out. Okay, well that's fine. Crunchify it for me, Crocodile, with your crunch. Still going to be super effective, but it's not going to do much damage, so we should be okay. Good stuff. Nicely done there, Crocodile. Ooh, yes, I forgot about your Moxie ability, so could potentially be useful. Straight to Delphox. Interesting. Going straight for Delphox. Alright, well, in that case then, Lapras, you'll be my, my next choice now. Level 46, so we're alright in terms of levels at least. Psychic attack, which did quite a bit of damage, admittedly, but we should be okay. And indeed, nice critical hit there, Lapras. Good stuff. Jolteon. Okay, well, in that case then, let's bring out Crocodile again. Yeah, I'm actually now starting to think, I think this was a good idea to bring Crocodile with me. After all, you know, spending all that time doing some off-camera training with certain Pokemon a little while ago. I wasn't sure whether Crocodile would be the best option, especially from a dark Pokemon, like Dark-type Pokemon point of view, but having both a Dark and a Ground-type Pokemon is turning out to be extremely handy against Serena, so I feel like I've made the right choice in bringing Crocodile with me. And you're going to finish off with Absol. That's absolutely fine. Now we can bring out Mienfoo. Bring out Mienfoo. And you can easily take care of this Absol. We have a jump kick. Just make sure you don't miss. Okay, good. There we go. Easy taken care of. I'm so sorry to do this, Serena. Oh, Crocodile grew to level 47, so that is great. Ooh, Lapras grew to level 49. Very nice. Am I just not good enough to bring out the best in my Pokemon? I wouldn't say that, Serena. I'm just, you know, a bit more prepared, that's all. Although I once again completely forgot that, you started out with a Meowstick, but, it's fine. My Pokemon are so much stronger now, but you and your Pokemon are still one step ahead of us. Anyway, I'll heal your Pokemon here. Oh, okay, I guess that's fine. You and your Pokemon are good enough to beat the gym leader. Go for it. I will go for it, but not right now because I think we've still got a bit of Anistar City to explore. The part of me that wants to challenge the gym is fighting with the part that of me that's scared of losing. So I never get to the point of challenging the Pokemon gym. Oh dear. You might have to at some point. Also, if you're going to challenge a Pokemon gym, considering you look like you specialise in the fighting type Pokemon, this is probably the worst gym that you could potentially choose in order to have a challenge. Oh dear. Anyway, looks like there's not much else to see around here. So you know what? As I said, I'm not going to take on the gym leader just yet, but I'm kind of curious to see what's further south of here. Let's get a little bit of a sneak peek and see what we have. So this goes down to Route 18, but predictably. Stop! The road up ahead was all torn up by the Durant, and we're still trying to fix it. I guess the Durant were just giving it their all in their own way. I suppose from a Pokemon's point of view, human roads and things don't mean much. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we won't be checking that out then. Although I can't help but think that we've hardly seen any Pokemon, any wild Pokemon, from the previous route in the snow, because all we've seen is Delibird. So, you know what? Before I wrap up this particular episode, let's just go back and see if we can encounter any other Pokemon, because I refuse to believe that there's only Delibird to be found around here. So, come on, Mamoswine, we're going to do a little bit more exploring and see if we can encounter any other Pokemon. Come on, there's got to be something around here. Surely. Also, it's a shame. Oh, I was going to say, can I use my item finder while I'm riding Mamoswine? No. I mean, yes, it means I will have to let go. But come on, it's not as if Mamoswine moves that fast. Also, hey, there is actually some other Pokemon to be found around here. Alright, well, we've got Snover. You know what, let's just take the opportunity just to do a bit more training. As I said, I'm obviously not going to be using Mean Food for the next gym, but no harm in doing a little bit of training, right? So at least we found something new. So we've got Snover, which makes sense considering we helped out that Bomber Snow at Frost Cavern last time. But more Snover. Okay, I'm sensing a bit of a recurring theme with this route. Oh dear. And of course you miss. That's why I'm not really a fan of Jump Kick. So let's use Drain Punch instead, and let's get our health back. There we go. Lovely. And close enough. Okay. Hopefully you can learn a stronger attack at some point, although surely you'll learn High Jump Kick, which is stronger. And, okay, it's a little less accurate than Jump Kick, but I think it might be a bit better. Or am I getting that wrong? I know, obviously, High Jump Kick is going to be a lot stronger, but I can't remember how less accurate it is compared to, well, I don't know how less accurate High Jump Kick is compared to just Jump Kick. Right, just use Rock Smash, because I think I am going to try and catch a Delibird this time. Okay, obviously I can't use Rock Smash because that will knock you out, so let's try a Swift. Ooh, thank you very much for the gift. I love getting a healing present. Alright, let's try and catch you again. Don't make me use one of my timer balls. I kind of want to use my timer balls to save for, like, legendary Pokemon. But yeah, I'm definitely remembering things right from previous Pokemon games. In the fact that Delibird can be a bit of a pain to catch. I don't know why I'm going through this effort of trying to catch you, because I have no plans to use you. And of course you broke out, you little jerk. That's probably going to knock out... Oh no, it's not. Thank you for the healing gift. Oh, I'm going to have to use a timer ball, aren't I? Alright, I'll try one more Ultra Ball, and then I'll have to start relying on the timer balls. No, and it constantly breaks out. Man, what is with Delibird? Alright, fine, if you want to be a jerk, Delibird, I'll use a timer ball. Also, I do not remember buying all those timer balls. Wow, you still broke out of it? Also, wow, that hardly did any damage. Okay, we're going to try one more, and if you're going to break out of this time, I'm just going to have to... Oh, hang on. It shook. There we go. I don't know what caused it, but we caught the Delibird. Yeah, that wasn't a whole lot of effort for a Pokemon that I literally do not plan to use. But never mind. Anyway, Delibird, the delivery Pokemon. It carries food rolled up in its tail. It has the habit of sharing food with people lost in mountains. Didn't someone mention that in the previous town? Well, either way, we got a new Pokemon, but the question is, any other Pokemon to be found around here? So far, we've only found Delibird and Snover. Come on, there's got to be at least one more Pokemon that we haven't found yet around here, surely. No, that's another Delibird. But you know what, that's fine. Seeing as you are on the verge of leveling up, Meanfu, let's try and get you to level 49 at the very least. There we go. That'll be enough to, well, at least get you to level 49. And you want to learn Bounce. Okay. User bounces up high, then drops on the target on the second turn. This may also leave the target with paralysis. Interesting one. Don't know if it's really going to be useful, but it could well be. And besides, I only taught you Rock Smash just for the sake of the fact that I needed to use Rock Smash in certain places. So you know what? I doubt I'll use it, but let's potentially give Bounce a go, especially if we go against like a Grass-type Pokemon, or a Bug-type or something. And as I said, I'm pretty sure you evolve at level 50, so we're getting close to getting you evolved Meanfu, but not quite there. And we're certainly not going to get, we're certainly not going to have you evolved anytime soon, because of course the next gym is, well, the next gym will be happening very soon, and unless I'm very much mistaken, it is a Psychic type gym. So I'll definitely have to do some shuffling around with my Pokemon squad before we take on the next gym. But hopefully, we should be alright with at least with using 2 of our Pokemon that we've already got in our squad. Plus, having a couple of neutral options won't be such a bad idea after all. So, next time we'll be taking on the, well, the Anistar City Gym Leader, and hopefully we'll get our 7th badge for beating that Gym Leader.